Oh, hello, you wrong'un. Remember me telling you in the summer of this year that Holly Willoughby was up to stuff? Remember me telling you that the BBC wanted Holly on a £2 million contract? Remember me telling you that? Remember me telling you that Holly could be legging it off to the BBC for a lot of money? I mean, if the rumours are true, she's on between £600,000 and £700,000. Lots of spondoolics with ITV, but £2 million, a golden handcuff deal with the BBC. Oh, and then, the story arc this summer. Let's just look at this. Because there's been an announcement today. Have you not read it yet? Holly Willoughby. The BBC seemingly have backed away from a golden handcuffs deal. We didn't know there was one on the table, or did we? I did tell you. Sources reckon the BBC have been wooing Holly for a year. Fan my brow. Told you. And in the last 6 months, let's look at the timeline. Timothy Schofield was jailed for 11 sexual offences involving a child. Philip Schofield resigned on the 20th of May this year. Now, the art is, I have a huge newspaper archive, and I always look at the major stories in retrospect. So I've just been looking at some of the stuff they were printing around Philip and Holly and what was going on at the time. And you can actually see the little nuggets and grains of truth in there. But the PR and reputational management spin that they put on these stories, oy vey, my life. Now, there's been this recent news of a kidnap plot. And Philip and Holly, because of that kidnap plot, Philip and Holly have been texting each other and have been back in touch. Whoa, fan my brow. I told you that the BBC wanted Holly and Phil for a mid-morning TV show. Look, this morning's broken. I told you that months ago. It was broken, and I told you the options that ITV had, which was one, just blow it up. Blow it up, do something else. Or reversion it and have somebody else front it. Or, well, Ben Shepherd and Kate Galloway are now rumoured to be in pole position to front something for ITV. What that is, nobody knows. Or do they? So that's all going on at ITV. And I will quote the reportage in today's Current Bun. Holly, this is a direct quote, Holly isn't going to be signed up on an exclusive deal for the BBC or to be the face of any of their news shows at this moment in time. Just remember that. That's important. At this moment in time. Their golden handcuff deals are few and far between, and Holly was being lined up to become a major player for them. This is the first time this has been printed. I told you back in, blimey, May, when it was all kicking off, when she had a face that sucking on 15 lemons wouldn't shift. Told you what was going on. Now, the source close to the BBC said that Holly was being lined up to become a major player for them. So you see, if you look in retrospect, this has not been anywhere. But this source is talking as if everybody knew about it. We did, didn't we? She, that's Holly Willoughby, was great on Freeze the Fear with Wim Hof. Have you ever done the Wim Hof method? I have. It's fabulous. Cold showers? Love them. And Holly got down to the final two to host BBC's reboot of Survivor. But after seeing everything that has unfolded over the past 5 months, that'll be Philip, that'll be Timothy, and that'll be Holly with a face like a smacked arse. The BBC want to give her some breathing space before making any offers. So there's two things that you need to forget, all the bluff and bluster about this, that and the other. There's two very important things here. One, it's the at this moment in time statement. And two, before making any offers. So the BBC still want Holly Willoughby. Holly Willoughby and her TV exec, hubby Dan, know this. If they've been out to swanky dinners in and around London and they know what the deal is, they know what's on the table, what is it that's stopping the whole thing. That'll be the ITV internal report into this morning. Then, it's still not been published, and the possible impact that could have also needs to be taken into consideration. So they're not daft. They're not backwards in coming forwards. The TV execs know, the BBC know, and ITV know that if there's any brown stuff, any of the doo-doo hitting the fan, it's going to be all over Holly's face. They don't want that. They don't want a Holly Willoughby to be toxic in the public's eyes. So they're just backing off, going, no, it's fine, Holly, it's fine. We're just, we'll make an offer and we're just allowing you breathing space. TV speak for, if any of the brown stuff comes out, you're done, pet. Now, Pals, don't you love journalists? Pals said Holly would not be rushing back to work and was spending time with her TV exec hubby, Dan Baldwin, and their 3 kids on holiday. So she takes 3 months off. So she's got the rest of October, November, December, maybe. Dancing on Ice comes back in January. They'll see how the public react to her in January and then possibly get to spring, by which point the ITV internal report will have been published to all and sundry. We'll all have a look at the unwise but not illegal Philip Schofield and what he was up to with the runner, or not. Playtime Thursdays, or was it playtime 7 nights a week? So it's all going to come out, and it will be... Look, we know what the game is. When you get a job, it's your employer's job to hire you for as little as possible. It's your job as the employee to agree a contract for as much as possible. That's just the game of life. Now, in this game, Holly and her team and everyone around her-ish, it's high-level public relations. So the BBC have got their claws in, ITV have got their claws in, and Holly's sitting there going, right, who's going to give me the bunts? Who's going to give me the Benjamins? Who's going to give me the Spondulics that's going to make me smile? There'll be public relations will be spinning this within an inch of its life. There'll be reputational management teams all over this, from Schofield and Willoughby and the BBC and ITV. Oh, it's going to get murky. It's going to get vicious and it's going to get murky because she wants the most money. She's currently on, according to rumours and the mainstream press, between 600 and 700,000 a year. And she's going to the BBC for 2 mil. There's a change for you. And also the other add-ons, the beauty ranges and the clothing ranges and all that kind of malarkey. It adds millions, 6 zeros to numbers if you add those into the mix. So, and it's very unusual for anybody working for the BBC that is allowed to do extracurricular. Well, in my day. So this story still has legs. It's got loads to run. Loads and loads and loads. But now that she's on holiday, people are not going to be going, when the ITV internal report comes out, going, oh, Holly, on this morning. Yeah, blimey. No. Really? Let's just keep an eye open. Because I think there's more to come. My name's Adrian Allen. Thank you for your likes, your subscriptions. Don't forget to ding the bell so you know when another video's coming. But most of all, thank you for your indulgence. I'll see you with a slice of Battenberg in the next video. Yeah, wrong.